you going, everyone? Cory Baker here, and I'm in Singapore. Come to Singapore for a little holiday and see what it's all about. So, come with me on my adventure. We're going to go to the bird park. We're going to go to all the zoos as well, and most importantly of all, we're going to Universal Studios, and we're going to have a look at the Jurassic Park section of the park, because I've never been to a Universal Studios theme park before, and I've never seen the beautiful Jurassic Park gates. And most importantly, we're going to ride the ride as well. So come with me on my little Singapore adventure in this video. Okay everyone, so the first place I went to was Jurong Bird Park. And out of the 4 zoos I went to while I was at Singapore, this is going to be my favourite one. So in here we see a whole bunch of king penguins, which I thought was very awesome to see. The penguin enclosure was huge, very awesome. And when I got there, there was a zookeeper in there feeding the penguins. Just a disclaimer for everyone, this is going to be a very, very long video. Okay, so one of the next cool things I saw were all these pink flamingos. Never seen flamingos before. Very nice to see them. And while I was walking around the park, I saw this little iguana. I decided to follow him. I love reptiles. Well, I always love seeing reptiles around the place. And I was pretty interested about this one because obviously this is a species I've never seen before in the wild. They've got these lizards going around the bird park all wild, so it's pretty cool to see them. You see them every now and then. Now, by far, this is probably the best toilet I've actually ever seen. It was really awesome. Got a cool window where you wash your hands. And next up, I'll go and look at they've got a new parrot section of the park, and they've got a whole bunch of parrots. And here we have some lovely macaws, which were very friendly. So I decided to have a nice video of them. They had a whole bunch of Australian birds in there as well, which reminded me of home and the birds I work with at the wildlife park. So now this is a bit of a long clip, but I wanted to give you guys a good idea of how huge this walk-in aviary is. This is in the bird park, obviously, and this is aviary, and it's so big that it actually has a huge waterfall on it. And basically, it's just so big that the birds may as well just be wild birds because it's just such a huge aviary. So there's just so many places you can go in it. It's just basically a huge, big jungle. If anyone can remember my Jurassic Park videos in my on my channel a while back, how I love this, my zoo I have at home, Perth Zoo, has a little rainforest area. This enclosure is like the rainforest retreat area of my zoo times 100. We're going out to a lookout where you can see the waterfall, and here we have a crowned pigeon, very beautiful. Okay. See, look at the waterfall. This is how big the walk-in aviary is. It's just got a massive waterfall, and it's basically such a cool aviary to go and adventure around. And beautiful, beautiful trees everywhere. It's like going through a real jungle. Very awesome. And here we have an eclectus parrot. So here's a fact for everyone that doesn't know. This guy is an eclectus parrot. He comes from far north Queensland. And he's the boy eclectus parrot. The female doesn't look anything like him. The female is actually red with a little bit of blue on her belly. And they, for about 100 years, in the 1700s, I actually thought they were different species and not the same bird. They do look so different. And here we are saying hello to some rainbow lorikeets in the lorikeet enclosure. Very beautiful birds. So we've got a rainbow lorikeet jumping. And they're all just out for you guys to go and have a look at. They did have a little, you can actually buy some nectar for them to eat. I didn't actually bother because I work with these birds anyway at home. And here we have a red collar. So it looks like the rainbow lorikeet, but it's got the red collar right around the back of the neck there. It's a little bit different species. So something I really was looking forward to seeing was the hornbills and toucans, because I've never actually seen them, and they're beautiful birds. So this is I think I can't remember what it was called, this specific one, but this is one of the hornbills they have. And here we have a toucan here eating his breakfast. Very beautiful birds. And I think this is the last clip of the bird park. We have the pelicans. A little bit different species that I'm used to, but very cool to see. Okay, so we went to the Natural History Museum as well, and inside they had a nice little dinosaur section. Not very big, and I was a little bit disappointed. I thought it was going to be much larger, but they have the only thing they had was 3 Diplodocus, which you can see here. So it was a bit strange how they're the same one, but I think that's the only one they've actually found in Singapore. And that's why they've actually only had that one. And they had a few pterosaurs up there as well. I didn't actually get the names of them, but that one looks like some sort of Tapajara one. But it was pretty cool to see. Okay, so this is the next day. We're on our way to Universal now. I decided to go on the cable car. And this is going to be the most highest cable car I've ever actually had to ride on. I was very high up, as you can see here. Some people get scared of that, but I'm not really too fussed. So Universal is located on a little island called Sentosa, which is it's full of just a lot of tourist attractions, a water park, the aquarium's there, which we'll be seeing later as well, and of course Universal. So on my way to Universal now. And here we are, guys. Universal. It's been a dream of mine to go to a Universal theme park for so long. I was so happy to be there. Alright. So I didn't spend too much time in the other bits, but I made sure I went right to the Jurassic Park section pretty early on. Yeah, not go on the roller coaster. So this was a Shrek land. There was Shrek, Madagascar, the Mummy bit, and here we have the Lost World. They call it the Lost World section. This is Jurassic Park. And look at those gates. I'm so happy. We've got Jurassic Outfitters. Oh dear Lord. So it's actually fenced off for now. It opens a little bit later. Holy Christ, I'm gonna eat there. Discovery Food Court. And let's not forget about these massive T-Rex. Spinosaurus here. Oh my God. We're going to touch the T-Rex's foot. I'm touching a T-Rex. Over here. I don't really want to go in there. A little bit green. That's the one. Here we have the toilets. This may just be the best toilets I've ever been in. Have a look. So if you go past the restrooms, you come to the little back area of the Discovery Food Court, which I will be eating in later when it opens. Seems to me that the Jurassic Park ride isn't actually open yet. We can wait another half an hour, but I will be the first on it, I can tell you that. I'm going to stay pretty much as long as I can in the Jurassic Park area. We've also got a Shrek area over there, which is the castle. And we've got I think Madagascar. Well, there's a massive ship over there. And I was just in the Mummy one over here. Now this ride does actually look pretty cool. This guy is having a good time. I might go on that. This one's called Treasure Hunters.
Please be on the lookout for any clues as to their whereabouts or fate. But beware of the many dangers and obstacles.
I also went on the main Mummy ride. It was pretty scary. I didn't actually know it was a full-on roller coaster inside. It was all black as well. Fire was everywhere. pretty spooky. I did go on that ride, and it was a bit of a kiddie ride, but oh well, passing time. I spend pretty much all my time here in the Jurassic Park bit, I reckon. It feels like being in Jurassic Park. Why wouldn't you? And it's got the soundtrack blasting as well. Oh. It's not open yet. I just saw someone go in.
Okay, so I'm going to have a little sneak peek at the food court. I do go in there later when it's open. A little bit early, but I decided to have a look in here, and isn't that spectacular?
Oh, hell yeah.
Looks just like the visitor center from the movie. It's got a pteranodon and a T-Rex skeleton in the middle.
Alright, well, how soon to eat?
Right, sir, Thomas Diane. She was born right here in the InJet Labs. I'm so proud of this little marvel, a fine product of technology and DNA. Now, if you look behind me right here, you can see that. Jono, is that you? Oh, goodness, come on. You scared me there, Jono. This is Jono, our volunteer park warden.
G'day.
Why don't you tell us what you do here?
Well, I get to do something really important. I look after the raptors, But speaking of which, Dr. Rodney,
Yeah?
you didn't happen to see specimen BEL007?
You lost her?
Got to probable location, sector B. Come on. Okay. Moving panic. If you happen to see anything moving today, just remain very, very still.
Yeah, and you may want to stop breathing for a while. It helps.
Really? Oh, where's that raptor?
Wait, Jono, wait! If you don't see any raptors look your way, congratulations, you'll never see another day. But without further ado, welcome to Jurassic Park. Come on in, everybody.
Run! Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, I better go and get in there as well then. The rapid adventure. Yeah, right. I'm pretty hot, so I don't care.
Our genetics lab is the heart and soul of Jurassic Park. It is here that our award-winning scientists extract and clear
Get in there quick. Look how quick the line can get. Oh yeah. Survival gear. Nah, who cares if I get wet? I need a new wallet anyway. Oh yeah.
There's one good thing about it being by yourself, guys, is you get
I'm by myself.
to go before everyone else. They want to fill the they want to fill the ride up, so I get to go and then
Oh yes.
Okay, so just a pre-warning that I'm not really supposed to film the ride, but I just had to. I had to show you guys. And my filming on the ride is pretty it's not very great, but that's because it's just it's a bit hard. It goes around and around in circles. But sit back and enjoy the best I can, because this ride's a little bit different than the other ones.
Look closely for our new baby Stegosaurus with her mother as they graze along the shore.
Oh, I just got wet.
Now, keep an eye out for our two parasol orifices, one of which is usually quite dry. We will soon be arriving at Outpost B. There, you will be able to visit
Attention all park guests. A flood warning is in effect for the Outpost B area. Your boat will proceed back to the unload area immediately. We have a breach of the retaining fence at Outpost B. Begin Outpost B evacuation immediately. Attention all jurassic park guests. Stay in your boat and away from the electrified fences. Else we'll never restart.
Okay, thank God for those water-resistant phones. So they do have a dino store. I'll be taking you guys through that in a little bit longer. I did spend quite a bit of money in there. For now, we're just going to have a look at the section itself.
We have that Caterpillar flyer. That might be pretty cool to go on.
Alright, let's go and have a look at where the ride comes out and splashes.
Well, over here you can see. I don't think it's open. Over here you can see where the boats come out.
It's a really beautiful park.
Over here.
It's a really nice presented park.
Doing the ride. Oh, here we go.
I really enjoy the Singapore ride. It's a little bit different than the other ones I've seen. This one's the only one with like a kind of circle raft instead of just everyone seating forward. Very cool. And Singapore, if you don't know, is extremely hot, so I didn't really mind getting a bit wet. Nice, it was quite nice and cool.
We hope you enjoyed your tour. All of us at the Jurassic Park Rapid Center hope to see you again soon. And enjoy the...
Almost like a teacup ride.
Alright, so here's the Dinosaurin ride. It's a bit of a kiddie ride. I think it'll still get...
Now, jungle bites. What that is.
Get some video of it working. I didn't decide to go on that. And there is also the Caterpillar flyer as well, but the line was too long, so I didn't actually go on that.
How's the music?
Okay, now to go into the Discovery Food Court for something to eat. Now I got a bit of a local cuisine, chicken rice, and I tell you what, it's the nicest chicken rice I had for the whole time I was there. And I had a nice Milo drink and a cornetto as well. Oh yeah.
Thanks. Alright,
now into the dino store.
I've got a little bit of trouble. I don't know if you guys heard it, but when the T-Rex came up, he was telling me to put the phone away. That's alright. So I'm going to have a nice look through this shop a little bit later. But right now, probably won't ride it again. I might ride it again later. Just going to have a quick look at the shop. So here's one place to get the Lego sets, everyone. The new Lego sets for the new movie. Fallen Kingdom. There you go.
So this is the new stuff for Fallen Kingdom.
Their attacks. Very, very intelligent. She's having a look around here, taking in this environment. We don't always bring Houdini out, so she is very inquisitive, and a lot of that roaring that we hear will also be letting her pack know her location. As she is separated from the rest of the pack, she'll be letting them know her location. Now, being nocturnal creatures, if you have a look at the Velociraptor eyes, guys, they've got these big yellow eyes. They're designed to take in additional light at night time, giving this creature a wonderful sense of nocturnal vision. If you want to get a photograph, guys, you've got to join the queue line there. So once again, folks, if you're just joining us, my name is Jono. I am a volunteer park warden here at Jurassic Park, and this is Houdini, one of our 5 Velociraptors.
Okay, so I went to the Singapore Aquarium, which is not too far from a Universal. It's very enjoyable, very relaxing after a big day at Universal. I'll let you guys just watch this with some nice peaceful music.
Starfish. Gimana ngomong starfish? Masuk. Ah, tolong dari kayu sekarang.
Mark, come here.
It's a crown pigeon. Yeah, crown pigeon. You want to touch him?
Alright, so I'm back in my hotel room. I want to show you guys the amount of t-shirts I got. I stocked up on t-shirts because not every day you see a shop full of Jurassic Park t-shirts. So I stocked up. So we got a white one. This could be my favourite. Got this. This is a Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom one. It's just a grey shirt with a circle logo. This one is I don't know, it says here that this shirt changes colour in the sun. So I got this one. It's pretty cool. This is just a random T-Rex one. This is another one for Fallen Kingdom, the guy said. So we've got the Fallen Kingdom hat as well. So this was for Fallen Kingdom. And then this is just the classic black Universal Studios Singapore one. So that was my haul of Jurassic Park shirts. I'll never need another Jurassic Park shirt again.
Okay, so next day, and this is my last day, full day in Singapore, I went to Singapore Zoo. Now, Singapore Zoo has about 3 zoos there. So there's the Pink Singapore Zoo, the River Safari, and the Night Safari. So first stop, I saw the big polar bear. Now, sad news, guys, he actually died about 4 days after I actually saw him. His name was Anuka, but he was very old. He's around 27. And apparently, your polar bears only used to really live for around 20 years or 15 years. So he's a bit of an old boy, but he died after I went there. So very sad. But this zoo is crazy. This is one of the best zoos I've ever been to. It has a little tram ride, as you can see here, going around the park. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful zoo. It was really cool to get right up close to the cheetahs. My Perth Zoo home doesn't actually have a cheetah anymore. Unfortunately, it passed away. So it was very cool to have a look at this enclosure with the cheetahs in it. And they were quite active, getting right up close to the glass. Here we have some dinosaur descendants. The ostrich.
Daddy, hindi niya nakita.
Nakita ko na yan. Sa exit na tayo.
Hi. Let's take a picture with him. Hi, orangutan.
We have a nice big male orangutan here.
Lily's
You can have a seat. Look at him right up close. Now this is probably one of my favourite enclosures of the whole zoo. They have a walk-in enclosure with a whole bunch of species, including lemurs and some flying foxes, some eclectus parrots, some mouse deers, all bunch of animals you can get right up close to. As you see here, I got right up close to one of the lemurs, ringtail lemurs. Alright, like I was saying before, here's the other eclectus parrot. That's the female. And in the background there you can see the male. See, they don't look very much the same. But they're actually the same species, just different genders. And here we have flying fox here. Some really good footage coming up in a minute. I got the flying fox having a bit of a bite to eat. Here he is. Really cool to get right up close. This is really funny chimpanzee footage.
Oh, wir kommt ja auch so. Hier, guck mal, ich stell da die Hand hin.
You definitely see how intelligent they are. You can see him, he's asking for forgiveness for being not very nice. If you're a fan of zoos, I highly recommend you guys coming to have a look at this Singapore Zoo. It's really awesome. Got a whole bunch of really interesting species. Here we have a pygmy hippo. Just the enclosures are just awesome as well. Get right up close and have a good look at them. Okay, so now we have the river safari. Now that's just next door to the zoo, and the reason I've come to the river safari is to ride the awesome boat ride they've got and to see a panda. I've always wanted to see a panda bear, but I've never seen one before, so let's see if we can see one. Alright, here's the panda enclosure, and here we have a panda. So very happy to see a panda, guys. I've always wanted to have a look at panda, and he was pretty active when I was there as well, which was a bonus. Here's the boat ride. I didn't see much animals when I went on the ride because it was raining at the time. But I'll show you guys anyway.
These are Brazilian tapirs. Tapirs are the largest land mammals in the Amazon, growing up to 300 kilograms. However, it still has enemies. When chased by the cougars and jaguars, they run and plunge into the river. The Amazon is also home to smaller creatures. Hiding among leaves on the right are cotton-topped tamarines. If you turn to your left, you'll spot the Caribbean flamingos. The flamingo's curved beak acts as a sieve, filtering out microscopic food in the water. It is this food that gives the flamingo its red fluid. His opposite are our capybaras. These large cousins of the hamsters grow up to 70 kilograms and are the world's largest rodents.
Here we have the freshwater manatees. Really cool to see them. And they were quite hairy. You see up close in this picture. Actually got quite a bit of hair on them. And on the very last day I went to a Toys R Us just to see if I could find any cool Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom stuff. But I ran into this really awesome Star Wars kind of section of the store. So some of you guys might enjoy this. Anyway guys, thank you very much. It was a very long video. If you stick it this far, thanks for watching. I will actually upload just the Jurassic Park bit for you guys, just interested for the Jurassic Park bit of the video. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Many more videos coming up very soon. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks very much guys. See ya.